you been tracking what's going on in your group, not on a monthly basis, but on a weekly basis? We're coming up on, 48, 49 weeks here of the month. It's like, are you tracking it every week? Are you tracking it every day? Are you where you want to be at the end of 2024? Do you have a plan to make sure that you've got momentum going into 2023? You got a plan to make 2024 one of your best years ever, right? So, yeah, I know I got the year wrong there, end of 2023, but it's like, why do we wait? Why do people wait? It's like, let's get after it, you guys. Let's absolutely go get after this thing and make 2024 our best year ever. Now, in building a business like we are building, everybody's looking for the secret to success, right? It's like, okay, what do I need to do? And everybody's kind of looking for that magic pill, that magic statement, that magic thing that they can do to make sure that their organization grows. And a lot of times people look for shortcuts. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna shortcut this thing and I'm gonna build it faster. And what I want to chat with you guys about today is shortcuts. Everybody wants that shortcut. And the good news is there are shortcuts. But the bad news is they're not what most people think. You see, a shortcut is not a mass marketing system that's going to sign up a whole bunch of people. And that is exactly what people think a shortcut is. People think, I'm going to go put 1,000 people in the Holiday Inn on Thursday night, and we're going to get this thing rolling. I'm going to get to, regional vice president tonight. And everybody thinks that's the shortcut. But it's not. Because it's really difficult to get 1,000 people in a room on a Thursday night. A shortcut is not an automated sponsoring system that's going to eliminate the need to talk to people. What most people see as the long road is actually the shortcut. Daniel, think about that. What most people think the long road is actually the shortcut. Okay, now here's what I mean by that. A 15-minute conversation is way more valuable than blasting an email out to 150 people that you don't know. Okay? 3 15-minute conversations a day with people, in your network helps to create, obviously valuable relationships, but it can take your business to a new level. Just you think about that. It's like, just when people say to me, a brand new person comes in and they tell me that they're going to do this, that, and the other thing, and they're gonna rent a room at the Sheraton Hotel, and they're gonna put 100 people in the room. I always sit back and go, okay, can we just go get your first 3? Let's just go get your first 3 first, and then you and your 3 new people, you 4 work together to put 100 people in the Sheraton Hotel for the next meeting. Guys, that's talking to 3 people consistently just to say hi, 3 conversations with people in your network on a daily basis, just to say hi, check in with them. That's going to take your business to a new level. And that is actually the shortcut. Okay? So here are some tips. Number 1, keep a list of people to call every day just to check in. Okay, now, do you guys have that list? Like, I talk to Carrie every day. I talk to Jim Bowles every day. I talk to Michael Copperwhite every day. I talk to Sandra pretty much every day. There are people in my world, in my network, that I touch base with every single day. Every day. And then I also have people that are on my list that I call to just start a new conversation with. I try to call 3 or 4 people every day just to say hi, to say, hey, how are you doing? How are things going? And not necessarily trying to recruit them into the business, but to maintain the relationship. Just call them up and go, oh my gosh, did you see the Bucks play the Knicks last night? Yeah, the Bucks won by 24. They're headed to Vegas. You just bring up stuff. You can talk about anything you want to, but maintaining those relationships. Now, here I've got new math for you. Number 2, spend 90% of your time connecting with the people on a personal level. 90% of your time, connect with people on a personal level. And I'm talking face-to-face and over the phone. And spend 100% of your time connecting with people using technology. Yeah, that's 190%. I know it is. But you know how we connect with people today? 100% of the time, you guys, I connect with people through technology. Like I'll send them a text message just to say hi. When they answer me back, then I say, hey, I'm going to call you in 10 minutes. Or I send them a message through Messenger, I send them a message through Instagram. That's all technology. Or I'll send somebody an email. So literally 100% of the time, it seems like I'm connecting with people through technology. And then I'm spending all my time, face to face with these guys, or on a phone call with these guys, trying to get them interested in obviously the business. Number 3, I've talked about this before, but let's limit our TV time and let's replace it with reading and listening to, let's say, positive podcasts. I was on Spotify the other day and I was just looking through podcasts and I just typed in the search bar, I typed in motivation. Man, there's a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of junky stuff. I'm like, listen to these guys going, how did you even think about putting a podcast together? Because your content is not good. Your content is not good. And so you got to kind of sift through it a little bit and find some people that you really, really do like. And then when you start listening to those podcasts, then you got to sift through it again. In my early days of building this business, my main people were Tony Robbins and Les Brown. All right? I would listen to Tony Robbins, and he really kind of shaped how I live my life today as far as business is concerned. And then Les Brown, just such a great motivator. It ain't over until I win. Those types of things. And you don't get that on television. You're going to hear important stuff from maybe your friends. TV kills your brain cells, and books and podcasts strengthens them. Okay. Tip number 4, seek out people that you already do business with. Go talk to people that you already do business with. That's kind of low-hanging fruit right there. All right? Go talk to, your insurance agent. Go talk to the person that, that handles your dry cleaning every month. Or go talk to the person who's, handling your investments. Anybody that you are paying money to, those are low-hanging fruit prospects that you can easily walk in and go, hey, what are you doing? Let me show you something. And, there's an old saying is that I prefer to do business with people who do business with me. And if you walk into your insurance agent and they won't even let you demo them, I would look at them and say, do you know how many people I can buy insurance from? Are you serious right now? The person that you just bought your last car from. It's like, if you didn't at least tell them about this technology, you probably shouldn't have bought that car from them, because you can go buy that car from anybody, right? So seek out people that you already do business with. Have some fun. I always say have fun in building your business, and just be someone that others want to be around. Be that person that other people want to be around. I did a call a few weeks ago about being magnetic. Are you magnetized or are you demagnetized? And if you're magnetized, that means that people definitely want to be around you. And if you're demagnetized, people don't want to be around you. The phone rings and your name pops up on their screen and they're like, nope, I'm not going to answer that because I know it's going to be a negative phone call. And don't be that person, okay? But as far as building your business, you guys, what you think is a shortcut is really not. It's really not. The shortcut in building a massive, massive organization is consistent action. Meaning every single day you do something to move your business forward. You're doing a Zoom presentation, you're talking, you're doing 3-way calls, you're introducing this to new people, you're putting new people on your contact list. It's like, it's not putting 1,000 people in a room. I mean, we can get to that point, all right? But if you're consistent every single day, that is the shortcut. Because like we said before, I think in the call on Monday, it's like you don't have to see the whole staircase. All you have to do is just get on the first step. And then you take the next step. Then you take the next step. Then you take the next step. That is the shortcut in building this business. It's constant activity.